Climate change is mostly caused by human activity. Cars, buses, plastic bottles, and more are negatively affecting our planet. I know in my household, what we do is we recycle. We don't use plastic forks, we use our silverware. We don't use plastic cups, we use glassware. Oftentimes, I walk a lot of places and don't even take the car because it's not even that far. And I feel like if a lot of people can do that, if a lot of people can take that initiative to change something in a day-to-day activity, it may not seem like it's doing a lot, but one person has a domino effect on other people, so other people start doing it, and our environment could get better. The evidence in the changes that are occurring around the world are there are melting ice caps, there are shorter winters, and now our wildlife is being affected. The amount of garbage humans are dumping in the ocean has resulted in animals dying. The most famous example is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's a large island full of debris and garbage from all around the world that was thrown into the ocean. It caused such controversy and debate as to whether or not if it was real. So there was a journalist that set out to figure out the truth behind it, and they made a documentary. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch movie was released in 2013, and it revealed truths that I couldn't even imagine existed, but I had to see it for myself when I watched the video. And it showed what happens with the plastic and garbage we throw out on a day-to-day basis. There were computers, there were plastic bins, there were the fish nets all around the island. And on the island, you can see another, you can see another form of just trash everywhere. Everywhere. Like every turn of you cornered, you saw trash on this island as if it was just dedicated to trash. I guess that's where it got its name. And birds that are on the island would consume the plastic, and across the island, dozens of them would drop dead. Once their stomachs were opened to figure out why, researchers found excessive amounts of plastic. So not only does this happen on the island from things that are washed up onto it, but those that don't stay in the water and create harm for ocean life, such as if it doesn't wash up onto the island, it stays in the ocean. So now you have fish being affected by the plastic as well, and the other forms of garbage that are washed up. Another thing the documentary revealed was a fisherman opening up fish, and this is fish that humans eat, like kingfish, snapperfish, and once he opened it, it was plastic inside of the fish. And this is fresh fish he caught. When animals eat plastic, such as turtles or whales, it all gets tied with their intestines, so they eventually die of starvation. The collection of trash and debris can be large enough to be seen via satellite from space. We only have one planet, and global warming is not an issue that just belongs to one specific country, but everyone across the world. We all need to come together to make a difference, because no matter what continent or country you live in, we all call the earth home. There are many companies and organizations that are made and designed to affect change in our environment. And one company that I follow and I found to be very interesting is Novolex and their project called Bag to Bag. One of the main problems the world faces when it comes to plastic are plastic bags. According to earthpolicy.org, 1 trillion plastic bags are used each year, nearly 2 million each minute. Over 100 billion plastic bags pass through the hands of consumers every year. Plastic bags are made of a decomposable content, which is why, according to abc.net, they can take 20 to 1,000 years to decompose. And due to its inability to decompose, we see it laid around the world, harming the wildlife and our planet. About 1% of the U.S. population recycles plastic bags, but the company that set out to change that was Novolex, and they distribute and recycle plastic bags in their many facilities. One commonly heard one is Hilux Poly brand, a partner of Novolex Bag to Bag movement. Novolex is part of a much greater family, all dedicated to the same cause, and that is to save our environment and find new ways to just help our planet. For example, the Hilux Poly brand recycles 25 million pounds of plastic each year. And to get a jump start on the bag-to-bag movement, the company took the initiative of distributing over 30,000 recycling points throughout the U.S. And these are recycling bins where people can just drop their plastic bags and after they're done with it, and then they get recycled, of course, and they're able to be used again and don't end up on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch or any other place that can harm our environment. And with their hard work and dedication, Americans have recycled over 854 million pounds of plastic bags and wraps, totaling 27 pounds per second. This company is a starting point to creating a better environment for our world, and this is why I follow Novolex, and their back-to-back movement is a great project and should be continued until we solve this problem of climate change. Thank you.